The left eye of Barkley is closed, just about. Now, Michael Nunn, while he has a good right hook, doesn't have a devastating right hook to the head. He's pushed down by Barkley. And there's where those loose ropes become a factor. We talked about it earlier, the safety factor. Nunn went down because those ropes were so loose. So ropes that have helped him before, cushioned blows given by Barkley, hurt him there. Well, Barkley's been primarily ineffective the last 3 rounds, but Nunn has not been that much more effective offensively. The movement of Nunn giving Barkley all kinds of fits. This is how Sambu Kalambe beat Barkley, boxing him over 15 rounds. The jabs of Nunn, not really landing too well. Right hand by Barkley. Nunn with the jab and Barkley missing with the right hand. So the firepower of Nunn early is gone now. He has landed some big shots, but not that many in the last 4 or 5 rounds. He's been primarily pecking away at Iran Barkley. They said only one man previous has put Iran Barkley out. That was Robbie Sims, who was not known as a devastating puncher, and yet he did put Barkley out. And other bigger punchers have failed to knock Iran out. To give him his due, I think Iran's defense has been better in this bout. Big hook by Barkley. Better than some thought. Did he hurt Nunn with that shot? We'll see. Michael moving about the ring, may have been stunned by that left hook. And that's where Michael Nunn has a big advantage, though. If he gets hurt by a punch, he can motor away, as he did. This might be a round that you could put in the bank of Iran Barkley, though. There haven't been that many of them. Would it be enough to help him win a decision? And you might ask yourself also, is this win by Michael Nunn dazzling enough, if it is a win, to make him a superstar? He's certainly already considered one of the great boxers around today. That'll do it for round 11. That many people thought would not go the distance, looks like it's going to. Let's listen.
Relax, Mike. It's the last round.
I got you comfortably ahead, but...
Okay, last round, Mike. Last round.
We know that. I got you comfortably ahead, but I want you to have to lay some leather on this round. Okay?
The bandage.
Here's where Michael Nunn was pushed down by Iran Barkley. Not a knockdown, clearly. Here's where Michael Nunn got nailed with a very big left hook. Did this hurt him? See if we can judge here. No, I don't think so. That landed on his neck more than his jaw. At first, I thought it did hurt him. There, I don't think it did. Barkley has landed some good left hooks, but probably not enough. You see the left eye of Barkley. It has been swollen and close to being shut for about 5 rounds, but ironically has not posed that big a problem. And why? Because Michael Nunn, not known as a big right hook artist. We go into the 12th and final round. Nunn talking to Barkley, dancing. Barkley's waving to him to come on. Now they're yelling at each other. Well, they're not punching, they're yelling at each other. And since we can't hear what they're saying, I can't tell you who's winning the debate. Nunn with the jab and more jabs. And the uppercut by Nunn. Well, for Michael Nunn, boxing his way to a victory is certainly acceptable, but is it what everybody wants from him? Closer than I have it. I would estimate Barkley to win 2 or 3 rounds at the most. Others may disagree with me on that. Nunn is telling Carlos Padilla to get out of his way, that he wants to move. Padilla now is warning Nunn. Hey, I'll tell you what, I think Michael Nunn's got a good case. Carlos Padilla's not supposed to be in his way. But Iran Barkley may be winning the hearts of this particular Michael Nunn to do a little bit more offensively. And now Nunn is doing it as they wail away on the inside. And remember, in the first round, this is how it started, with big punches being landed by both men. Oh, good right hand by Michael Nunn. Now there, Nunn did not capitalize. He could have countered when Barkley fell off to his right. A minute left to go in this round, and in this bout, Barkley wailing away with shots, Nunn pecking away with the jab. A fairly close 12th round. Will it figure into a decision? We don't know. Now Nunn coming on, landing his jab in some combinations. Not setting down as well on his punches as he did earlier. There's the left hand by Nunn. Will the judges be swayed by the crowd kind of shifting toward Barkley and by the fact that Michael hasn't endeared himself to the referee, Carlos Padilla? Though certainly no warnings have been given. No one has been down in this bout. I don't think anyone has been hurt really seriously. Only the swelling over the left eye of Byron Barkley is the only mark on either man. Big uppercut by Nunn. He's landed enough of those. Well, Barkley holds his hand up in victory. Michael Nunn is lifted aloft. Certainly his handlers feel that he won the match. I would tend to agree. I thought Michael Nunn won most of the rounds in this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official scoring. Keith McDonald scores the bout 114-114. He has it even. Glenn Hamada scores it 115-113. And Art Laurie scores it 116-113 for the winner by majority decision, and still IBF middleweight champion of the world, Michael, second to none.